there, everybody. I'm so proud of these amazing executive managers from Razzmatazz, Connie and Eva. Thank you guys so much for being amazing. They are entrepreneurs in their spirit, in bringing social media and that confidence to not only Razzmatazz, but they're really kind of they have both built both of their businesses online only. They both know how to do in-home parties. They both know how to do incredible events, but each one of them have built their following and their success stories from what they do on social media. So Eva, really excited to see you here today, girlfriend. So proud of you. Congratulations on your executive manager promotion. Whoop, whoop. Right, green sash bound. And
Yeah,
Connie, really proud of you too. I know that maybe her schedule is now juggled because of our timeline, but I know you guys are confident. You're going to take it away, girl. Proud of you.
I want to introduce myself. My name is Connie Welcher, and I'm coming to you live from snowy Des Moines, Iowa. And so if I might lose you. So let me know if I lose you, because actually I think I might have lost Eva. Or no, okay. Okay, so I, like Tina said, like Stephanie said, I have done my entire business. I've been with Tupperware on and off since 2011, done my entire business online. Like, I could probably count on my hands how many times I've done a live party. And it's not because I didn't know how to do live parties. That wasn't the problem. The issue was that I have some health issues and I couldn't actually be around people. So how was I going to make Tupperware work by really just partying on Facebook and even MySpace before Facebook? That's telling you how old I am. Okay. So one of the ways that I did that, and one of the ways that I built my team of people that most of which I have never met in real life, was by leveraging the people that I did know. So getting the people that I did know engaged and then helping them spread the word, because that's what direct selling is all about. It's about word of mouth. It's about, somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody else. It's not necessarily about how many people you know on Facebook. That's one of the number one things that even my team says. It's like, oh, but Connie, I don't have a lot of friends on Facebook. How am I going to do this? How am I going to find my host? How am I going to find my new recruits? Well, I got a secret for you. It's not about how many people you know. It's about how many people they know. All right. So think about it. Even if you know, well, let's just say 50. I mean, I've got like 1,500, but if you know 50 people on Facebook, if all of those 50 people know 50 people that you don't know, imagine how many more people you're going to have access to just by getting them engaged with you. So here's a couple ways that we do that. First of all, leverage every social media market that you can be on. Even if you're only on it like once a week, the consistency is key. But maybe on Fridays you're going to post on Facebook, and on Saturdays you'll post on Instagram, and maybe on Monday you'll post on Twitter or Pinterest or whatever else. Be consistent, but leverage all of those free markets out there. They're free. Why not take advantage of them? All right. You don't have to pay to be on Facebook. You don't have to pay to be on Instagram. Look at her trying to show me up. Do you see her trying to show me up? Okay, scroll moment. So use those marketing tools to your advantage. The people are out there, the audience is out there. Absolutely. Number two is get the people you know talking about you. Ask them for just like your interview that we just had with Michelle. Interview people, interview your customers, ask them for their reviews, ask them to hop on. If you don't have a business page, hop on your personal page, have them post pictures of the things that they use, tag you in those. Eva's going to talk a little bit more about tagging and how to get I see comment. Oh gosh, we compete like crazy, let me tell you. But have your friends be your Yelp. Yelp is the number 2 website that is social media website that is addressed by audiences every day. Number 1 is Facebook. Number 2 is Yelp. If you have never heard of Yelp, Yelp is an app that you can download and you can go on and you can basically give reviews of like everywhere you go, every restaurant, every store, everything. People love to hear other people's opinions. And so why not utilize that and your friends and family and say, hey, give me a review, show me what you're using the products in, tag me in it, make sure you're mentioning me, because I want to be everybody's Tupperware bestie. All right. So number 3 is utilize all of the features of those social media platforms. All right. So yes, number 2, Yelp is your number 2. Yes. Make your own Yelp. Utilize all of the platforms that Facebook and Instagram and Twitter allow for you. The number 1 trending platform for Facebook and Instagram right now. Well, no, I take that back. For Facebook, it's stories. Now, Facebook is actually kind of behind on the curve because on Instagram, the number 1 thing that is trending to use is Reels. And so stories is like old news on Instagram, but it's big news right now on Facebook. If you don't know what I'm talking about, hit me up on Facebook, Connie J. Welcher. You need the J. And I will go into a little more detail with you. But stories are instant, they are temporary, and they are supposed to be fun. So you're not going to be doing a lot of salesy posts in the stories. You're just going to be doing a lot of day-to-day. Look what I'm doing. Look at my life, because everybody wants to be like a voyeur of your life. It just so happens that Tupperware is in the picture. You know, that kind of thing. So your stories and your reels on Instagram and your stories on Instagram are going to be the same thing. They're going to just be fun, engaging, but how you get them motivated to engage your customers is by adding a call to action. What that is you want them to do something. So say adding a poll. Do you like this or do you like this? Or the last one that I put was, how many of you like fruitcake? Yum or yuck? All right. I love fruitcake. And Eva hates fruitcake. All right. Once you add those call to actions, the fortune is in the follow-up. That gives you an automatic pass to start messaging people. I know people are like, what? It's really hard sometimes to build that conversation, to create that conversation, but that's where you're going to build the relationship, and relationship is key in our business, right? You don't want to just be cold calling people and like, hey, come buy my stuff. No, you want to build that relationship. You want to find out what they want, what they need, what they like. To do that, place a really fun story and then comment on their comment. And now we're talking. Now we have a relationship going, right? Thought of fun that way. It's a slow process, but it actually does work. So that's just one way of building your engagement on social media, is by leveraging not only the people you know, but the people that they know. Because every time somebody you know comments on your post, likes your post, likes your business page, joins your VIP group, their friends see what they do. People that you don't even know. They're like, hey, I didn't know that there was a Tupperware lady around. Sure enough is, because my friend Sally over here just liked Connie's Tupperware post. What? Now I can go check it out too. That's basically how Facebook works. That's basically how Instagram works. So leverage the people that you know, get them involved in your business by just hanging out and having a good time. Like, comment, and share. Absolutely. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you is there are rules involved. One of the rules is don't say like, comment, or share. Facebook doesn't like that. They don't like the words share, comment, and like. I don't know why, but even though they know that's what we want them to do. So find other fun ways to, say those same things. Instead of saying share, say sprinkle the love. Or instead of saying comment, drop your pic below. And instead of saying like, give me a thumbs up. it gets around those algorithms, and you're still getting across in a fun way what you want people to do. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. I've got to go and make some more stories, but Eva, I don't know which direction she is for you.
That way.
She's that way. She's that way for me.
Hi,
but
guys.
Eva's going to talk about how you're going to get your word out to more people and how they can find more about you on your social media.
Yes. Hi, guys. My name is Eva Polistrini, and I live in, it is currently very cold here in Arizona. I don't even think it's 60 degrees. It's cold. We had to wear blankets. And Connie lives in the snow. And so what?
I had 5 inches of snow this morning, Eva.
And so what I want to talk to you guys about is, for a couple of minutes, is about hashtags, sharing, and tagging. If you don't know much about hashtags, we could talk about that later. But basically, it's a file for you. It's a file of your life. So I highly encourage, if you yourself does not have a hashtag, identify yourself with a hashtag. So I wanted to show you something real quick that this is my son's t-shirt, and me and my son, we got t-shirts done, and then just we made some fun t-shirts, and then in the back of the shirts I hashtag them, and we're getting stickers made and everything, and I use this in all my social media, Tupper Kid and Mom. And now anytime someone goes and clicks hashtag Tupper Kid and Mom, they will find me all over Instagram, they'll find me all over Facebook, and they'll see what we do. So that's one thing we do. And then to go with that is like hashtag anytime you are in a competition or in a challenge, or if you have friends and stuff like that. And so hashtagging is awesome with engaging. Hashtag is awesome with getting things out. Hashtag works with trending. If you don't know what trending is the thing that's going on right now. So Connie and I are known for whenever things are trending, like the Super Bowl. So like Connie, when she was just talking about how she did the, you could be somewhere and you're not really doing Tupperware per se, but you go and you take a drink and then Tupperware's in the picture. Well, then there you go. You hashtag Tupperware, you know? And so when it's the Oscars time or it's Super Bowl or anything like that, we're always doing hashtag Super Bowl, hashtag trending, stuff like that. I throw in my other trending things. If you have a team under you, something that I do and a lot of us are doing in my team and in Razzmatazz now, what we're doing is that we are in challenging our team to do a challenge. And now, what is the one thing that is so tiring when you have these challenges? Is keeping track of everyone, right? Yeah, right. My director was like, oh, I'm too tired. I can't keep track of everyone. And I'm like, oh, that's okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do hashtag Nick of Time 100, hashtag 100 days, and hashtag Tupper Time Bomb. Or actually, mine's TTB 100. Now, at the end of the month, what I get to do is I get to click that hashtag. And in that hashtag, whoever has used that hashtag, I'm going to see who used that hashtag, and I'm going to see who engaged and participated. What? How easy was that? I didn't even have to write that down. The fun thing is that you get to create your own, like I was saying. So I go live a lot with Connie. I go live a lot with Corey. And Corey and I came up with a really funny hashtag. If you want to know the story behind that, you could message us later. But it's called Too Caucasian for Asian. Just the hashtag alone, I was getting messages. So hashtagging your lives. When you're going live, you're able to say hashtag live and hashtag replay. So when people are on Facebook or social media and they're like, oh, I want to watch something live or something, they can click hashtag live and you'll pop up or whatever. Now, I heard earlier there was a lot of people that were talking about a number one fear is just nerves or whatever, and they just don't, can't go live. So I highly encourage to get a partner, to get a friend, or any of that other fun stuff to join in with you in doing lives. Then it's kind of like you're having a little get together, a little party like that, and that's what we do all the time. And then, Pat, I will help you with that later, my love. And so with the hashtags and the tagging and the sharing kind of go together. So if you guys follow me or my director, who is Kim Wollenswegel, you hear that for the past several years, I have tagged her in everything. And that's just the thing I do. So here's an example. Do you guys have a wingman? You go out, girls go out, they go to the bathroom, they can't go alone, or you go out to get drinks and you have your partner, think of that with tagging. Okay, you always have to have that person you tag. Connie and I tag each other in a lot of things. She just tagged me in something today, and then I tag Kim in everything, like I was saying. And then one person I 100% always tag is my husband, and he's fine with it. And you're just getting your name out there. With that, there's so much information. So if I'm jumping everywhere, I'm sorry, because it's just, I can just spurt it all out, but I only have a few minutes with you guys. And so, with that said, is that when you guys are going live, you're going to live your life like you normally do. So, you can hashtag breakfast, and we're having breakfast. And then you're engaging with everyone there. And then, what I like to tell people so here's where it ties in with sharing. So one thing that I like to do with my shares is I tell people, hey guys, if you're watching me, welcome, la la la. If you share this video and we get 10 or more shares, it doesn't matter if you're a consultant, director, business leader, or whatever, then let us know. And when we hit 10 or more shares, aside from my shares, then you're going to get a prize. Oh, what? Now all of a sudden our comments are going, I shared. And another thing about engaging, especially like in your lives, is you always want to be real and you want to ask questions. So I know a lot of times some of you might say, oh, but you know what? I did a live and no one was watching. Yeah, maybe no one's watching, but guess what? Someone's going to be watching later. I had who ended up being a consultant of mine. She used to tell me that she would just be laying in bed resting after all her kids went to bed and everything, and she'd just be scrolling through, and she always remembered me. We never met in person, but she remembered me because she would always replay my videos throughout the day. And I was like, oh my gosh, how awesome. That's super cool. And so just because someone might not be watching now doesn't mean that they won't be watching later. And you could still ask those questions, and anywheres from what's for dinner, what's for breakfast, whatever, So you want to tie those three things in. You want to tie in your hashtags, you want to tie in your tagging, and you want to tie in your sharing. And this, as long as you do it consistently, because consistently is the big thing, then you will you'll get yourself more engaged, you'll get people out there, and oh, thank you, honey. Okay, thank you. And then and okay, my son just came in with the mail. And oh yes, okay, we'll be almost done right now. So I lost my train of thought.
Hi, Connie Regal.
Oh, and hi, Connie.
That's
okay,
not yours.
Okay. So be real. That is my reel. I have a 6-year-old, and that's where you're going to engage, and that's where you're going to get your attraction. That's where you're going to get everything. So I'm able to stay home, this, and that. I'm real. I have a son that's at home. We cook, we da-da-da, and this and that. And that attracts those other people. Oh, I can do this while staying at home. I could do this while my kids are at home, and this, and that. So basically what I'm saying is just take a second, do you, because I saw a lot of people going, oh, I can't do it that way, I can't do it that way. The biggest thing is do you. You know who you are, your friends know who you are. So just be real, be confident, love yourself because people will see it. And then hashtags are everywhere, honey. That's going to be like a whole training in itself. and hashtag is those little tic-tac-toe symbol, like the pound sign on a phone. So find those and you'll find them everywhere. Yeah. And so with that said, just be real, find a wingman, check out Connie's and my lives and everything. And I go live. We both go live several times throughout the week, and practice your tagging. And work on what's trending. Like what are we on now? We're on the holidays. Holidays are trending. Christmas is trending. No. And then stuff like that. So I'm gonna leave you with that because he's gonna get loud. I know he will. So and so I love all these hashtags. I love it. Yeah, I have Tupper Kid and
Connie
Mom.
and Eva. Hey, AJ.
Hi.
Hi, AJ. We're really proud of you. You guys, thank you so much for sharing your expertise in the things that you that bring you joy in your business and bring you so much success. We are so razzmatasmically proud of you. Woo woo! All right, thanks for sharing. Incredible.